You'd be surprised how many people are closet smokers. A lot of people that I would never expect to smoke, I've seen like smoking behind a tree on campus.
Usually I just don't see college students, with their backpacks or bikes smoking.
Not a whole lot of people smoke cigarettes on this here campus.
I have friends who I know that they smoke, but I've never actually seen them smoke.
Yeah, my first smoking experience was on a street in Paris. And I distinctly remember taking a drag and like having to sit down on the stoop just thinking, damn, that's why people smoke cigarettes.
The first image that comes to mind when you think about a smoker are those ads from the 50s where you see some kind of sleek, sexy, sophisticated woman with a cigarette.
I love film and I love the way Bogart smokes a cigarette.
And Bogart, remember the first picture with him and Lauren Bacall? She sort of shimmies in through the doorway. She says,
Anybody get a match?
greatest romance of the century. How'd it start? Lighting a cigarette.
I like seeing breath. I like the heat. It's a pause, it's a natural, breath. The general culture of cigarettes at Stanford, outcasts, on the fringe. We are not accepted in classes. I've been asked to leave sections for smelling like cigarettes. As you see by the butts here, even the butts in Stanford campus disappear. It's a strange thing. I was shooting a music video up at the Knoll and this girl said, "Would you mind not smoking that here? I really don't want to go home smelling disgusting."
You know smoking is bad for your health, and it isn't grown up at all. So please, don't smoke.
I was completely against smoking because my mom smoked and I would walk around the room after seeing what lungs look like when you have tar all inside them, and I would literally parade around "Quit smoking, Mom, you're killing yourself." My parents approve of me smoking only because I do it instead of other drugs. And I only really started smoking heavily after going to rehab. Which is funny because I say that I went into rehab with no addictions and came out with one. And ultimately, cigarettes are maybe the worst thing for you and your general health, but the least problematic to your well-being. And every time I smoke a cigarette, I know I'm getting exactly what I want.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hates to make him weep. You've gotta have another cigarette.